Greetings, I'm Erin Olson Douglas, Architect, Urban Designer, and Economic Development Coordinator for the City of Des Moines. I'm pleased to have a guest here. Welcome, Cindy.
Thank you.
With me today to help share an update on an important project. A significant transformation for a long-time downtown Des Moines landmark will soon take shape. Later this summer, construction is scheduled to begin for the renovation efforts of Cowles Commons, formerly known as Nollen Plaza. The Des Moines City Council approved the renaming, design plan, and city funding of $400,000 for the project during council meetings in May of this year. Cowles Commons is owned by the City of Des Moines, and as a part of the development of the Civic Center more than 30 years ago, the space is leased to Des Moines Performing Arts. More than $11 million has been raised by Des Moines Performing Arts for the renovation. Additional fundraising efforts are ongoing. I'm happy to have Cindy Hughes-Anliker from Des Moines Performing Arts here today to talk about the project. Welcome, Cindy.
Thank you, Erin.
This is such an important change for downtown. Could you talk to us a little bit about the impacts that you think the transformation will have?
Of course. Cowles Commons, originally formerly Nollen Plaza, was it opened in 1979, and it's 34 years old, and it needs some TLC, some tender loving care. And so about 5 years ago, Des Moines Performing Arts started efforts to renovate the project as well as fundraising. And what's wonderful about Cowles Commons is it's in the heart of downtown Des Moines, in between East Village and Western Gateway Park. So it's the heart, and we want it to become a community gathering space.
Could you talk a little bit more about that gathering space along with the other features that are proposed for Cowles Commons?
Absolutely. We're so excited about the renovation efforts that we're envisioning. We plan on having a Des Moines red carpet, which is a red granite stone surface that will extend from Capitol Square to the Civic Center. And it's going to be a place where there will be festivals, concerts, an outdoor gathering space. It's going to be beautiful with new landscaping, some new trees, plants, and benches with peace quotes. There's also going to be an interactive water feature where kids can splash through some water fountains. And then there's going to be a new sculpture. The Crusoe umbrella is staying. And what's wonderful about that, it's going to be a cloud of lights. And that's going to complement the Crusoe umbrella. And it's going to be an LED sculpture by San Francisco artist Jim Campbell.
Wow, you've had some interesting people behind this project. I know it's been a process that's been ongoing for a number of years. You mentioned 5 or more years in your introductory description. Could you talk a little bit more about the process and the people that you've had involved?
We have had so many people involved, leaders from the city, leaders of the community, and several consultants on the project. Ken Smith of Ken Smith Landscape Architect in New York, from New York City. He is leading the design efforts, and he is actually ISU, Iowa State University grad, and an Iowa native. He's from Waukee. And he's been leading efforts, as well as Des Moines Performing Arts is leading the fundraising efforts. And we have RDG is involved in the planning as well, and several other people. And our lead donor is the Cowles Foundation, and they've been very generous in a gift to this renovation project. And additional fundraising efforts are ongoing.
Excellent. So it sounds like this is coming soon, if not at the time of showing this taping. We should expect to see construction equipment out there yet this summer?
Yes, you're right. Construction is set to start later this summer, and then it'll be completed in the fall of 2014. And we are excited because it will be a wonderful community gathering space for not just residents of Des Moines, but visitors as well.
Yeah, I think it's really going to be an exciting transformation. And I hope our viewers have had the chance to see some of the images of it as we've been talking here today as well. Thank you so much for joining us today and helping to describe the project. We so appreciate the work that Des Moines Performing Arts has done in order to make this project possible. I don't think I'm alone in saying that I'm really looking forward to visiting this space during my everyday workday, escape for lunch, for some of the events that you described, and then taking my family there. Next year, it sounds like, as soon as next year it could be in place, and then for many years to come. So thank you, Cindy.
Thank you, Erin.